What happens when you market your notary services the right way? If you're new to the channel, my name is Knowledge Seven Figure Entrepreneur within the mobile notary and the notary business. I'm showing everything that I've learned throughout my journey to help you guys get to at least six figures or that $10,000 a month. If you guys need additional help, go ahead and click on the link below. In this video, before it ends, I'll teach you what actually happens when you actually get the hang of your marketing tactics and you understand what to do to bring in services the right way. So what happens after the fact? What can you actually expect as a person in the notary business, and you finally got your stuff up and running? So I'll break it down for you guys here. Excuse my handwriting, especially if you're new here. You know that my handwriting is absolute horse shite. So first things first, more clients reach you automatically. So when I'm usually on TikTok and I'm just, teaching about the mobile notary business or the notary game, people are always focused on getting clients, getting clients, getting clients. But one of the things I like to stress is once your marketing is good enough, you're not having to worry about going out there and chase clients and stuff like that. Who's trying to do that all the time? You want to be the type of person that attracts the clients, kind of like the law of attraction, especially when the leads and the customers start coming in automatically. They're a lot warmer. And what I mean by warmer is they have a higher willingness to buy rather than them being cold, meaning it's going to be harder for them to buy because they don't know you. When they're reaching out, they at least have some sort of intent or will to want to buy. So one of the first things first, when you market correctly, is more clients reach out to you automatically. So I'll just write that down for you guys. Clients reach you automatically. So that's the first things first. And this is one of the main reasons why I'm always like, hey guys, you really just want to learn how to be better at marketing, and you really just want to learn like how to use the mobile notary, the notary hybrid system, because when you do that, you're not always having to chase, you're not always having to go out there and like do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not always trying to chase clients all day. It doesn't make any sense. And it's time consuming and they're less likely to convert. Second off is you have higher paying jobs coming in. So I put higher paying jobs, and I'll just go ahead and write the whole thing out for you coming in. So for example, if you guys are familiar with my story, you'll understand that after I graduated college, what I wanted to do was move over into the law fields, and I was going to be an estate planning attorney. So what I ended up doing is I started taking a lot of notarization jobs that had to do with estate planning because I wanted to get my feet wet and understand, okay, what do these wills and these trusts and these power of attorneys look like? So as a result of me doing these notarizations for estate plan, I realized like, oh crap, estate plan, you could pay a pretty penny. For example, like you can get $300 from one client. So then I started realizing like, okay, estate planning is one of my favorite types of notarial acts to perform. So then when I got good at marketing and I understood like, okay, this is the type of notary services I like to perform, I started marketing more estate planning services. And when you talk about estate planning services and you talk about your general notary work type of services, you understand like, oh, whoa, you can get a lot more money just doing estate planning. So when I got better at marketing, I was like, okay, cool. I can get higher paying jobs through my good marketing, because the marketing leads that come in are not always necessarily general notary work, but I'm getting the estate planning or I'm getting the apostille. And for another example, which I don't do these that much, want to warn you, is fingerprinting. But basically what I'm saying is when you market and you have your niche or you know what you want to make money from, you can attract those higher clients. And putting these two and two together, they're automatically coming in. So not only are they automatically coming in, you're also getting higher paid clients. And if you're one of those people that don't want to stick to the end and you're like, okay, cool, I understand I need to market. So what do I need to do? You need to go back and you need to go watch the video talking about the notary hybrid system, because I broke it all down in like fine detail there. But these are the things that you're going to start to see when you market it the right way and when you market your notary services the right way. Next up, you get an increased repeat business. Increased repeat business. So this is the one that I've been focusing on a lot, especially when it comes to B2B. When you market the right way, and you're consistently in front of people's faces, it's going to be like Amazon. If Amazon is always in your face, you're going to repeat buy from Amazon. You always know about Amazon. You know they're trusted. You know they have good customer service. When you see things over and over again, then people that buy from you are going to want to buy from you again. And if you're not new to the business world, one thing that you'll always hear business owners say is that it's a lot easier to get someone that's bought from you to buy from you again. And it's the same thing in this industry as well, with the notary business and any other business. If they've already bought from you, they understand that you're credible. They understand what type of service they're going to get. They understand what type of product they're going to get, and they're going to want to buy from you again. That's why it's important to market, and not only market correctly, but also provide a really, really great first impression, because if not, that will be the end of you. So that's one of the things that will happen as well. Important to note. And this one is one of my favorites. So like I've said in other videos, there's different types of referrals that you'll get, right? There's different types of referrals. So you get referrals from like clients, you'll get referrals from other notaries, but one of the most important is the referrals from your clients. When you market the right way, you're always in front of people's faces. You're always providing a good service. It's kind of like Amazon. If somebody needs something and they don't know where to get it, somebody else will tell them, hey, bro, just get it on Amazon. Same thing with your business. Oh, I need a notarization done. Who do I call? Hey, bro, just call X and X. It's just like that. You stay in front of their faces. You keep providing that same service. And then the customers, it gets to a point and you start to know that your business is becoming successful when it kind of, it markets itself. People market your business for you. So that's why you want your product to look so good that it markets itself. Next up, your brand looks more professional. So when I say your brand looks more professional, it's one of those things where when people first start their business, they're always trying to get their website and all their stuff to be perfect straight out the gate. It's not really important yet, but as you start marketing more, as you start building up your business, you're going to really want to give off the impression that you are a company that's larger than you actually are. So don't lie. But what I'm saying is you want to build your company out. You want to make sure that everything has been accounted for. So when people are looking for it and they're going on your like about page, it's not like still loading, or it's not like there's a whole bunch of grammatical errors. You want to really go through your things, build your company out, give off this grandeur sort of impression, so that way you'll start being able to pull in businesses from people in the professional and the corporate world. So you're not just getting those mom and pops that need a school form notarized, but you're also getting these law firms that want to work with you. But if they think you're a regular mom and pop notary service, they're going to go to a notary service that looks more professional. Therefore, you need to make your stuff look as professional as possible. And one of the ways you do that is by marketing yourself well. Companies that market themselves well, it's kind of like one of those things that goes without being said. They understand that you're putting money into your business, and they understand and think that, oh, this company must be big. I just see them everywhere I go. But honestly, you don't even have to be that big. It's really, you're just really good at building yourself out, and you're really good at staying in front of the customer's face. It's one of the main things you want to do. You want to always stay in front of their face. Next up is you can raise prices. So this is what I want to say, right? And this is one of the things I've taught in another video. When I taught about the $5 method. If you're not familiar with that, go ahead and check out my other videos. Hold on, let me just write that down, because your boy has OCD. It has to be clean to me, or it drives me insane. But anyways, when it comes to this, the bigger your company looks, the more you're in front of people's faces, the more your website is built out, the more you get better reviews online, the more you can charge. And a lot of people, when they jump into the business, they start off with their $20, their $50, and they don't want to grow from there. After the point you've hit like 50 clients, 50 customers, even 20, you can go ahead and start trickling your prices up. Go ahead and start trickling it up. The more you market and the bigger you look, and it seems like you just have this sort of omnipresence, you can charge more for your services. And you'll know that when you start getting business outside of the things that you're doing. So let's say that you're mainly focusing on doing the guerrilla marketing tactics that I taught. Instead of, when you start getting clients from other places like referrals, and you didn't even actually go out there and work for the clients, that's when you're understanding like, okay, I'm starting to have some business coming on its own. And when that business starts coming in on its own, you understand like, okay, I'm actually growing. It's time to raise prices. But people are often scared with that, especially because it's one of those confidence things. The more you do it and the better you get, it starts to get easier for you. So then you don't feel like you need to charge as much, but you do. You need to charge more, especially as you go along. But you're able to raise your prices, trickle it up, use that $5 method. And long story short, you'll understand when your prices are too high, and you'll start to realize, whoa, I can raise my prices up to X amount before it starts getting too high. So raise your prices up. Those are the things that's going to happen when you market your notary services the right way. These are the things that you should look out for. It's very cool. And you'll start to see signs of this. This is how you know that you're doing good marketing. I kind of wanted to like make it really clear for you guys. If you need help, even just if you're at the point where you're just like, man, I just want to get to the point where I don't even know what marketing my notary services looks like. If that's the type of person that you are, go ahead and hit the link in the bio down below. Book a call with me. We'll go ahead and comb through your business, see what you need help with, and I'll help you get to that 2 to 5K plus every single month in your notary business. And there's also some resources and tools down there that you can use as well. Go ahead and check those out. A lot of free stuff that I try to give to you guys. But yeah, it's very important that you do this. Let's link, let's book a call, let's chop it up, let's talk. If you have any questions, go ahead and just hit me on the DMs on Instagram, or you can do it on TikTok. Put it in the comments below. I'll help you out as much as I can. Let's make this money this year. If you're not at least making $1,000 a month from your notary business, that's a problem, and I'm here to help. But anyways, peace, love, and your boy Knowledge is out.